Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. Today's reading is your no contact situation. So, we are looking at a situation between you and another person where you are either intentionally in no contact or have lost touch with someone, haven't heard from them in a while, and you want to know what's going on with this person. So, let's get into it and get you some answers, Sagittarius. I have tarot and oracle cards prepared for you today. We're going to look at present energy, how we got to the present energy, which may or may not be news to you. I mean, you may not have the whole picture. We're going to look at the shared energy between the two of you, outcome, and lots of advice from the oracle, and messages from your person. So, Sagittarius, if you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm so glad that you stopped by. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. It's so nice to see you again. I'm so excited to get into it. Sagittarius is one of my favorite signs to read from. Your readings are always so exciting. So keep in mind it's general. So take the parts that resonate, leave the rest. But keep in mind that there are parts that you may not have known, so they may not resonate entirely. So just keep that in mind, okay? So Sagittarius, to start your reading, the main theme here is atoms building. Card number 40. Well, that's interesting. It's like something is building on a molecular level here. So I'm taking this as something is building momentum. There's this magnetic attraction between the two of you. There are greater universal forces at play here. There's lots of attraction going on. And then we have education, number 35. So that's interesting. The message from this card is to encourage the willingness to learn and to grow and to accept the lessons that are brought to us in our life. And then on the nose, we have education. Maybe someone in this connection has gone back to school. Maybe that's a determining factor between a person's availability, So let's get into it and see what that is about. So, Sagittarius, I hope you're all doing well. I know that no contact situations can be a little emotionally charged at times. So if you're feeling like you're having a rough day, take a deep breath, okay? And know that all things in this universe are possible, okay? All right, so your energy is the Emperor, Four of Cups, and the Three of Swords. So there's that message about feeling emotionally charged right now, for sure. Your person is showing up as the Knight of Wands, the King of Coins, and the Nine of Cups. Okay, so Sagittarius, you here. So I feel as though you are this is present moment, present energy, by the way. So you're feeling very disappointed. I think you feel as though there was a major missed opportunity here. I think that you showed up for this person, in all of your Sagittarius glory. Okay. I think you showed up for them, and I feel as though your well may have run dry in this situation. Like you may have given and given and given and then didn't get enough in return. So, you're not talking to this person, or you're getting very little communication from them. And I feel as though you're just very disappointed. And for some of you, this disappointment is the kind of disappointment that it's like once you know what you know, you can't unknow it. So you may have seen a side of relationships, love and romance, or of your person in particular that really, really disappointed you. Okay, so that's very difficult. But I feel as though you're holding a boundary right now. I feel as though you have worked really hard to get where you are. You've been working on building something, you've probably been educating yourself. And so I feel as though you may be protecting something there also, like protecting your energy, protecting what you put your energy into. And so with your person, I think I said this was the King of Wands. This is the Knight of Wands. Now that I see it more clearly, I don't have the best light in here. The light that you see is all artificial. um, so, Knight of Wands, we have this deer here on the card, and so it's very flighty energy. Okay, very impulsive, flighty. Um, their instinct is to run rather than stay and work something out. So I feel as though, you might have been dealing with a player, they might have been an earth sign. And if you were dealing with a player, it took you by surprise because this person is the king of coins. So they are at a point in their life where I think from like all external appearances, you would expect a very different response from them. Okay, so I'm getting a scenario of like doesn't have to be a man at all, but like I'm seeing a man, who is old enough to like be graying and have a home and be like totally set in life, but they're still a player. They're like the 50-year-old player for some of you, not all of you, but like, and that's okay. I mean, if that is how your person wants to live their life, they have the sovereignty to do that. They're allowed to do that. It's just whether or not you want to stick around. Okay. Um, and so with this Nine of Cups card here, so Nine of Cups, I hear it often referred to as the wish card, but I have a very different relationship with this card. If you've been following my readings, you've heard me talk about this card because it's my almost card. It's the almost Ten of Cups, and in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, you have a man who has all of these cups behind him. He's sitting in front of them and he's got his arms crossed like he's not sharing. So there's an edge of emotional withholding. And so that's a toxic pattern here. So I don't interpret this card to be the most positive, okay? So I feel as though, yeah, you're dealing with someone who is well established in their life. They're probably fairly well off financially. And I think they took you by surprise with how flighty they could be. They may have been very aloof also. They may have had some aloofness to them. So we're going to look at how we got here. Some of this may resonate, some of it may not. Okay, because you may not have the whole picture, particularly with this Knight of Wands here. They don't. I don't think you know the entire story here. So, how did Sagittarius get here? This is the wrong deck. That's confusing. I wonder if maybe you were just very confused by something. That's what happens when I have two dark blue decks. All right, so here, oh gosh, we have the Devil. That's more earth energy. We have the Sun and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, so I think I kind of called this even in the present energy. I could still see it. So we have Capricorn energy is showing up very strongly here. We have Cancer, mostly Scorpio and Pisces, but mostly Cancer. So I feel as though Sagittarius, you particularly with this Devil and this Sun, it's like you realized in the recent past or in the past connection that you had with this person, how toxic it really was. So this is an element of toxicity here. And so here it is showing up with this Devil card. I'm really not surprised to see it. I kept seeing this card. And so this is also very different energy here. This is very split energy here. We have very like happy, excited, youthful energy, happiness here. And then we have the Devil, kind of sulking in the dark, right? I'm really fascinated by the Sun. So this Devil in particular has moth wings behind the Devil, and I'm seeing the flame. And so it makes me feel as though the way you felt with this person was like a moth to a flame is what I'm getting here. It's coming through incredibly deeply. So you may have been like so attracted to this person that like you couldn't stop yourself. We've all been there, Sagittarius. We've all been there. For some of you also, there may have been a child involved, or the subject of children may have been involved. So that part you will know. So take that as it resonates. So I feel as though you showed up for this person. Like I said here, you showed up with this for this person with everything you have to offer. You were so loving and wonderful to this person. And I feel as though they withheld, okay? And they didn't give back. They took and took and took. All right. You have all of these wonderful gifts here. Like your love, like you were lush. I'm hearing lush. Like you were, yes, like really loving on them. Like you were good to them. Sagittarius. Shame on them is what I say. Shame on them. So you showed up very genuine, willing to give, 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 and they took, took, took. Okay. That is very difficult. If that is your story, let's see how we can make your situation better. If it's not this situation, maybe someone else will come along for you. So, if it's not feeling like your story today, you're welcome to enjoy the reading, enjoy the story of the cards, or I will post your playlist at the end of the video. Okay, it'll be no contact and your sign, Sagittarius. So we're going to look at the shared energy between the two of you. All right, so Two of Wands, Page of Wands, Six of Swords. So I feel for some of you, I'm really getting I'm getting a lot of self-love coming back towards yourself. It's like I feel as though you are prioritizing your mental and emotional peace, okay? And I feel you kind of moving away from this person. So I feel as though the tension is clearing potentially. And so all of that energy that you were investing in them is kind of coming back this way, all right? So I feel as though the charge between the two of you is cooling off. And so if this is not your energy coming back towards you over here, then what this is this is collectively the both of you deciding how to move forward in a stable fashion. Like you're thinking about this, you're pondering this. I don't actually see communication here. This could be a card of communication, like somebody may be thinking about communicating. So I have those two scenarios. Some of you are focusing on yourself and moving into self-love. The others of you, collectively, there's a decision being made about how to move forward in a stable fashion. Now, I don't think that the two of you are discussing it together. Okay, it's like you're having these thoughts on your own. So I do want to clarify over here a little bit more. Yeah, let me get this deck here. Okay. Because I really want to know harmony, versatility, and domination. Yeah, so the domination kind of goes back to the toxic behavior patterns, and I really feel as though you didn't really know who you were going to get on a given day. Like they would show up very differently. It's like one day they love you, the next day they don't, with this versatility. And that's a type of control mechanism. It's a defense mechanism, you know. So I'm seeing a little bit of that toxic pattern. And the harmony here reminds me so much of the Sun card. Look at that. It makes me feel as though like you were trying to keep it together in the past, you know, and realized that harmony and peace of mind may be more like important for you than dealing with this person. So I'm going to take that as affirmation of some of the stuff that I'd already picked up on. But I feel as though your person has some real controlling patterns, and they may or may not be overt. Like you may not even really be aware of what's going on. You may just know that you don't feel very good about the situation, you know. So I would encourage you, as the cards do, to prioritize your peace of mind here. Okay, so I want to go ahead and get some messages from your person. So Sagittarius, if you're enjoying the reading and haven't subscribed already, I'd invite you to do so, as I'd love to have you as part of my growing community. And hit the like button if you are enjoying the video. Lets me know I'm doing a good job. All right, so here we go. Look at this. I love you unconditionally. I feel like that is you, actually. I feel like you, put these over here. I feel like you loved your person. I feel you even though we're apart. It was my fault, but I blamed you. So your person, I think your person may have shut down because I just don't think they know how to regulate. I don't think they know how to, their way of self-regulating is to withhold, I think. Gosh, Sagittarius, I love your readings so much. They're just so like, there's so much depth to them. There's so many layers. I really love it. So I hope you're still sticking with me. All right, so I think they love you and they don't know how to express it. Like, I think that they get scared and shut down, for lack of a better term. So let's pull some potential outcome, and then we will pull some oracle cards to help us get a holistic picture of what these outcome cards mean. Keep in mind they are based on potential energy. So if you like what you see, you can foster it. If you don't, you can change it, okay? Okay, so we have Knight of Coins, Queen of Coins, Seven of Swords. All right, so with this Queen of Coins, it's the divine counterpart for the King of Coins. So for some of you, that leads me to feel as though this person may try to draw you back in with their moth to a flame technique over here, okay? So keep that in mind. It'll be very, if that's the case, it'll be very slow. And you have a warning here with the Seven of Swords to be very careful with that. Like, this is, let me get a hold of it. This is very shifty behavior, okay? Very, can be deceit, okay? It can be manipulation. So Sagittarius, I'm going to be totally upfront with you. This person has some very dark tendencies. I caution you. I'm just going to caution you. You have free will, and if you decide you want to go back to this person when they show up, because it looks like they will, you have my love, of course. But you may be in for a pretty dark ride if you do, okay? So we have this slow moving energy. This could also be you taking your time with this person, you know, with this Knight of Coins here. This could be you just one day at a time with this person. But I feel as though they're going to try to draw you back in, okay? For some of you, there's something here about a schedule, a message about a schedule. Like, do they know your schedule and that concerns you? Or, you know, like, keep a schedule. That could be a very good boundary, you know, for you to keep with this person, is keep your schedule. I know that's kind of weird, but that's what I got, okay? So let's get some messages for you. Whoops. That's too many. You can choose love, okay? I love this because you can choose to love in any situation. This could also be you can choose to love yourself, okay? So I'm seeing more like self-love there. Like, look at her. She's on her own. She is wrapped up around herself in this very luxurious cloth. So this to me really speaks to self-love, self-soothing, okay? Like doing what you need to do in a given stressful situation to soothe yourself. Card number 12 becomes a 3. Maybe that's relevant to you. Okay, what else do we have here? It's a very soothing card. Like, she's laying down, she's taking a break. So I'm feeling self-love coming from that card, okay? sustain. Okay, so that is chicory here. So sustaining this feeling of self-love. This is like the Six of Swords and the You Can Choose Love. This is very similar energy. This is feeling better, moving to smoother waters, having a clear mind, and sustaining that. Love that for you. All right. We are almost done. I know we're at 20 minutes. I'm sorry, but Sagittarius, your readings are always so in depth. True love. This is a romance of a lifetime. I think you may feel that this is true love, but I'm concerned for you because I don't trust your person. Let's get one more, and then we have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that when it comes to you, you know. Okay, or so that it comes to you now. So deciding what you want, deciding if this is your true love, deciding if it is worth the, I want to say chaos, like internal chaos that may arise as a result of this. Okay, so yes, you can love and love and love a person, right? But they can only choose to help themselves. And I feel as though your person is got some issues. I don't think they're a lost cause, and I think that's why the true love card is here. Is they're not, no human is ever really a lost cause, okay? But I think they have a lot of internal work to do. So just a heads up, you may need to be patient. Let's get two more out for you, and then we'll send you on your way, Sagittarius. Oh my gosh, we got true love again. I don't even know, Sagittarius. This love is once in a lifetime. Okay, let's look at these again. So this can also be, Queen of Coins is all about the business of the day. This can also be matters of the home. This can also be a planning card, diplomacy, planning, card of communications, and taking it slow. All right. So you can be, if we want to put a positive spin on this, which I did not get initially, but this could be about strategic and diplomatic style planning together for a happy home. Okay. So that is obviously a possibility according to the oracle cards. All right, one more for you, Sagittarius. So funny. Sagittarius, you're my favorite. Everlasting life. Okay, so I think there is more to this connection than I originally gave it credit for. Everlasting life. So this connection that you have with this person is deeply rooted, and I don't mean to laugh and make fun and make light, because I really feel as though this is a tricky situation. I feel as though it's caused you a lot of stress and emotional, discomfort at times. Okay, it's clearly deeply rooted. There is clearly love here. Okay, so I wish you the best of luck in this situation. I always love connecting with you, Sagittarius. Feel free to drop me a comment. Let me know how it resonates, and I will catch you in the next reading. Bye-bye.